Welcome back and welcome to Nova Scotia. Today we're going to head up to the Bay of Fundy. Going to go to French Cross, a little bit of history there, and then over to Baxter Harbour Falls. By then the tide should be fully out, and then I'll make my way back home here. And I am taking my 53 Ariel. So come on, let's go for a ride. I will be approaching a little place called Indian Falls, and it's like a dam with waterfalls. You can go swimming, and there is a trail that goes through the forest for a while, follows the river, and that's it right there, Indian Park. It's worthwhile to stop, and that's it, right into there. But I believe the trail would also be closed due to you have to go through the forest. But you can get to the waterfall. And like I say, if it's a hot day, it is worthwhile there to go for a swim, like many people do. The 40s road, if you're heading this way to New Ross, it's actually quite nice. Or if you're coming from New Ross to this turn, it's the road is full of twists and hills, and when you get to the top, all I can say, when it says slow down and hidden driveway, just be a little cautious, because you can come up over the hill and there's a driveway right there, so be prepared. Some of the roads, though, I have to admit, in Nova Scotia here are getting repaved. Badly needed in spots, especially if you want to attract tourists. This road is actually pretty good. And the last part of Newburn, when I was coming up, boy, man, there's a lot of friggin' potholes. But if you're on a nice modern bike, you probably won't notice them. Okay, so we're now on heading towards Borden, or better known as the French Cross. I just had to make a little detour up the road a bit off number 1 just to get gas. And I'm not sure what the mileage is to get there. But the temperature is funny, it gets kind of nice and then you get the cold spots. And there's the 101 we just passed. Okay, I think I'll be taking that way back. Whoa, didn't like that. Slow down, it's a bit of a hill climb here. It is a hill climb. One thing I don't like with these Berman gearboxes is you got a bit of a jump from third to fourth. as you can see, it looks like we're still we're making our way upwards. So third gear it is. Wow, I can say what a friggin' difference in temperature. Holy man. It has cooled off. And this is it here. So let's find neutral. There we go. So this is it. This is the French Cross. And around 1755 or so, the British forced the Canadians, out of this area. And what they did was they made their way here in the harsh of winter, one of the worst winters ever, and they were trying to make their way across. Many did not make it, and they're either buried out here or they're buried near here. So this cross is to commemorate those that lost their lives. That is worth it. What can I say? And yeah, if you're in the area, come on out. Anyway, our next destination is Baxter Harbour Falls, and that's just down the road that way. And we're going to be heading there maybe 45 minutes by the time we get there. All right, time to get on the bike. Well, I'm now on the 221, and I gotta say, coming down the hill was just as much fun as going up. So this part of the valley. Anywhere in the valley is always nice to look at. Last year I come down from Halybrook Falls, and I went to pull over to get a picture of the beautiful valley, and you just couldn't. There was just no place to pull over safely, and missed opportunity. Somebody pushed some garbage out in the road. Pretty sad. We're now on Baxter Harbour Road, and I can honestly say this is one of the worst roads I have been on some time in Nova Scotia. So I would think this road will be on the makeover list. So we can't be too far. And again, as you get towards the Bay of Fundy, the temperature is dropping. Regardless of the road conditions, it's still gorgeous country here. And like I say, you can't beat this view, can you? Look at that. And we're going to gravel. I think it's this way I gotta go. You know what? I'm just going to double check. I'm pretty sure this is it. Alright, so I was right. Almost there. I just had to back up a little bit, and here we are. Now, isn't that something, eh? Look at that. Okay, well, let's get the helmet and gear off, and let's go down and have a look. Well, this is pretty cool. I'm enjoying this. The rock formations, the different style of rocks. And I guess this is where rockhound guys come. Make sure the tides are out. This would have been the falls, right there. And as I mentioned, Nova Scotia's been under a dry spell, and no water. You hear something trickling, but in a bit, we're going to venture out that way. Well, I lied. There is a little bit of a water coming off here. It's coming up from that ledge right in there. That's neat. So I'm going to walk over here. If I can see in the sunlight, there's actually a cave you can walk into. And I think it's right there. So let's go check it out. Unless you're really small. Just turn around. Stuff like this. I was just walking through the channel here, and I thought, what does that look like to you? And no, it's not. It's a rock on top of another rock. All right, so high tide's coming in, and I think it's about 2 p.m. It'll be up here, but right behind me, there was a little rock path here. It is now gone, and that was in like maybe 5-10 minutes of talking. So yeah, she's coming in. Well, that's it for the day. It is worth it. So off these little beaten paths, go ahead, enjoy them. See a waterfall on the map. Maybe next year there won't be any restrictions. I have 2 more to go to next year. It is worth it. So I think now I'm going to head home and head down into Kentville, down 12, and I'm going to take 3, the scenic 3, home. And call it quits and get a cold beer. And then I'll finish with my ending there. Hey, welcome back, and it's cold beer time. So just to recap today, Cornwall Road was, it's a little rough, kind of up and down like that on the bike. Most of the roads that we're at today were really good, except for the Baxter Harbour Road. That is just bad. Potholes about 8 inches wide, 8 inches long, 4 inches deep. Have to be careful, and a lot of times it's like this all over, and bikes with the old suspension like mine, it's hard, and you have to be careful. Other than that, great time at French Cross and Baxter Harbour Falls. Now that is unbelievable. So go check it out. Hit subscribe if you like what you see. And I think next time, our next journey will be, I think, to a lighthouse. The real Peggy's Cove lighthouse. So remember, if you're not riding them, you're hiding them. Until the next video, we'll see ya.